Hello, today is May 10th. It is the full moon. And also, this is the day that I decided to do a video on things you should force yourself to do every day. So, the reason why I did this video is because so many people ask me, how do I be happy like you? How do I find joy like you? How do I get excited about life like you? And so, my response to that is, I'm not happy every day. I'm not just so excited about life every day, but it's a passion that I put into it because it's my choice. I choose to be happy. I choose to be excited about life no matter what. Because remember, things are the law of attraction. I used to be this guy, the hermit. This is what I used to do. This is how I used to be. I was always in the house. I never did anything for me. I was always focused on everybody else but me. Until I became empty and I needed to know how can I get the fulfillment that I'm supposed to need. This is my clear quartz. This is what I put my intentions in every day. So these are some ways that you can do, or some ways you should force yourself to do every day to make you a better you. Okay. This will make you more powerful, stronger, better witch, a better person, a better pagan, a better everything. So, my first thing is saying thank you. When someone does something little but kind throughout your day, when someone holds a door for you, helps you grab something, or lets you go first, they didn't have to do that. And making sure to say thank you to them makes them want to do it even more. It also gives you like really good feeling endorphins as well. So, this is something that you should want to do. This is something that you need to do. This is something that you should be doing every day is saying thank you. Being grateful. Our ancestors love when we're grateful. Okay, so the second thing is doing little things or doing those little but kind things yourself throughout the day. When you're at a weird moment where you're like, do I or don't I open the door for this person who's behind me just a little bit? Do it. Kind of wait and let them in. Um, the next thing is smiling at children. Their energy is so innocent and wonderful and kind and good. Smiling and smiling children who are smiling at you and looking at you, kids are perfect in the aspect of most people think that they're generally good and nice. So don't shatter that image by frowning or looking away from them. They will give you a boost of energy too, a boost of good energy. Something else, listening to music for the mood you want to be in instead of the mood that you're actually in. If you want to cheer up, don't suck with like some Sade. Sade, don't get me wrong, Sade is also a witch. Yes, she is. But Sade is kind of dark sometimes with her music. Put on like something happy. A great way for empaths to kind of disconnect too is to listen to cartoons or Disney Channel or something like that, right? So listen to the music of the mood that you want to be in instead of the mood or listen to the music in the mood that you're actually in. Like I don't have anything against rap, but sometimes I don't want to hear that because I don't want to hear the message. I don't want that imputed into my spirit. People don't understand how important what you surround yourself with, how it affects you. So be careful with that. The next thing is giving someone at least one honest compliment per day about something other than their weight if possible. Even if someone lost weight, it's better to say you look great rather than comment directly on the pounds because that often comes with a lot of baggage. And we don't want to do all of it. Okay. The next thing too you can do is putting more fruit and vegetables on your plate. Eating those things first before treating yourself to less healthier things. Kind of make the choice to eat better is often very simple and it only involves being more smart about what you put in front of you. And that's also with your body health. A next thing you can do is okay, this one is a big one. Answer text messages right away, even if they stress you out, because you know how you feel when you leave someone hanging or when someone leaves you hanging. You don't want to do that. So also have a tendency to say, let me go ahead and get this instead of saying I'll just get this later. And then you forget about it completely, and that's just rude. um, Another thing you can do, putting your alarm across the room so that you have to get up and go turn it off and you can't accidentally hit it off in your sleep and then never wake up. That's a neat little trick. Number 9, I wasn't counting, but I am. Saying hi to your neighbors when you see them, maybe even asking how their day was, because come on, y'all basically live together on the same street. And if you have any neighbors like mine, Mr. Henry be across the street. He could tell me everything and who come over here. He's retired. I think he's retired military and post office. So he get up at 10 o'clock in the morning with a beer in his hand, but whatever. Um, 10, preparing breakfast, snacks, or lunches to take with you throughout the week. There's only one way to avoid paying a lot of money to eat terribly for the last minute, and that's planning ahead. Go ahead and plan ahead. Plan ahead, plan ahead, plan ahead. Another thing is not obsessing over stupid or embarrassing things you did like 2 years ago to keep you from sleeping and make you freak out in the shower. My technique with this is to actually say those things out loud, laugh at myself, force myself to think about something else. A lot of times we do not let things go. We harp on them. This is the reason why we are still in the same rut. And anytime something remotely happens to what the thing that we're trying to avoid, we relive both experiences. And that's how we never let go. That's how we never move forward. Okay. Number 12, calling, texting, emailing, in some way, acknowledge your parents and find out what they're up to for the day and let them know that you love them. Everybody don't Parents are not living. Everybody parent don't have good relationships with them. So for those relationships that we have, we want to honor them. Um, Number 13, freeze you some grapes because that shit is delicious. Freeze you some. It's a great snack. It's delicious. Number 14, writing down a list. Ideally on a dry erase board or something, or wherever you can see it every day, is one of the things you need to do. Make you some post-it notes and actually going through that list one by one and checking them off. It makes you feel accomplished. I promise it's almost better than sex. Maybe. Almost, kind of, sort of. Okay. Number 15, telling a friend you love them or thinking about them or you hope that they're doing well. It's nothing wrong with reaching out to people. I have a client today who I am doing some work on, and she was waiting for that person to reach out to her. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with you? Why you didn't reach out to them? Actually turned out in her favor. So you guys reach out. Um, 16, pointing out at least one thing in the mirror that you actually like about yourself and that you're excited to see. That is a great thing to do. And this is, again, things you should force yourself to do daily. Um, reminding yourself, reminding yourself that the body you have is more than just an object for people to observe. It's also an amazing thing that allows you to run, jump, hug, eat, and exist in this world. Do that. 18, finding at least one thing on the internet to get excited or happy about. Instead of surrounding yourself with all this negative information that's on there, people tend to criticize or hate read that you use to feel righteously angry. Yeah. 19, stretch, 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 especially in the morning. Stretch, make them bones pop, get that oxygen flowing in your body. Stretch. Um, Taking at least a few minutes out of your day to think about the things you're happy about, things you can improve, and the things you want to do differently tomorrow. Allow the feeling of gratitude to fill you up and motivate you to carry the good things over and leave pointlessly negative things behind. Do that, y'all, please. And the last but not least is realizing that you're not perfect. Nobody is, not even me. As much as I would like to be, I'm not. And that should never really be your goal either. The more you compare yourself to people you think that are happy and more successful, the more you turn them into characters and not human beings. Every single person you pass on the street is real. They have their own story and their own flaws. Remembering that they're struggling too is the quickest way to make yourself a better person. Again, this does not necessarily apply to magic. It doesn't apply to occultism or paganism, but at the same time, it applies to you. So be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, be motivated. I love you. I'm Magical Lady Duchess. You can find me on www.magicalladyduchess.com. Also, my my Facebook group, Infinite Energy. Also, you can email me, and it's magicalladyduchess@gmail.com. That's MAGICKAL. Lady Duchess at gmail.com. And also it's MAGICKAL, Lady Duchess .com. Reach out to me. I do it all. Okay. Or just reach out to me to like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell me how you feel. Bye. This is 20 or 21 things you should kind of force yourself to do on a everyday basis so that you could have a life of abundance, because at the end of the day, that is all you're trying to do is live abundantly. Bye, y'all.